Hello and welcome, everyone. We have another round 4 matchup for you. It's going to be Eb0ny, Scarface, and Savage Sim taking on Sardonic, Jester, and Algol Mantis. It's not quite a double elimination match, but it is worth noting that Eb0ny and Savage, with the loss here, are eliminated from the tournament. Jester and Mantis only come in with one loss, though, so they aren't out of the tournament if they lose here. And to co-cast this banger with me here is going to be Gaignun.
Hey.
So let's get this one underway, and I know there's a few seconds here in the lobby while they're getting ready. Why don't you give me some predictions here? Some initial thoughts.
We have a double wheeler versus a double jumper. We have some historically slow and grindy players. This will be interesting. Starting off trying to be aggressive, fast. Trance Arc of Fire can maybe put some damage down on Eb0ny. He's already got a shield, and we know he plays a ton of them.
You can definitely see that 3-school aura regen on Eb0ny, too.
Hey, first blood.
Yep, it is probably Optic Nature Faith, if I had to give you some guesses. Venom Fang and Arc of Fire, these are probably built for this man. They're hard to cartwheel. They're spammy against shields.
That guard will come in handy against it, though.
If he times it, he could actually break it here.
It'd be pretty tough. They're putting pressure on him together, though. This is good. We do see Algol moving in, but he only has a... Well, no, he has a red.
He has a 4-damage Will-O-Wisp, and he is Nature Faith. So we've got
somebody needs
Nature
to tell
Faith
this guy
on
to
both
turn on
sides.
nameplates. Why do so many people not have nameplates on?
Because it gives you too much advantage, like cartwheeling.
Freaking barbarians, man.
It is helpful to know exactly where someone is on the other side of the tree, even if you generally know where they are.
Actually dropped the Arc of Fire.
I kind of understand. Willow's going to be more comboable.
I really like Arc of Fire against cartwheelers, if I'm being honest.
Oh, it's good. Just Willow's freaking great. Oh, man. I like...
actually taken quite a bit of damage here.
I like this. Yeah, he needs to get into melee range. Eb0ny has no attack. Savage has 1. You can play around this. Have we talked to on camera yet the fact that Eb0ny stole my cartwheeler? I'm just not sure.
I don't know. I mean, if we're on that conversation, Algol Mantis is playing my character right now too, and you know,
yeah,
I mean,
yours
at least
pants are orange. Okay,
I mean, at least
so
for
the
you,
health
the
totals are
person that
low.
stole it, like at least he won the 1v1 tournament.
I did that.
Eb0ny also won a 1v1 tournament. I was saying at least the guy that stole it's pretty good. So if somebody confuses you...
At the moment, he's at 4 health, though, and his teammate at 9. Both of them...
That's true. Algol is, you know, for all his 1v1 tournament winning, Algol's shoving it in right now. Dark Hole onto Savage there.
He's just getting overwhelmed.
He's going to eat both Will-O-Wisp because, you know, that's just
the
the beginnings of a hearty
this.
breakfast.
Oh, there we go. This could be a win right here.
Oh, yeah, they got the Ice Sword to protect as well. Both of them have Ice Sword.
Do we know the shield on Eb0ny? I can't remember.
Guard still.
Oh, still guard? Okay.
I lost my Venom Pain, so... Oh, get him.
Oh, that could be
That was
a loss of a game.
actually, like, really smart in a way.
I gotta go back to that.
It's unfortunate. Did he land on the pillar? The broken pillar? Was that the play?
I think so. If it had knocked him down, it would have actually been pretty good too, though.
It's one of my favorite wheeler plays because you can't fake as much as you can as a jumper, rolling onto that pillar.
Looks like he's coming up for me now. All I got is really high cost defenses though, so...
That was a pretty good play right there. Eating that reincarnation, not as good of a play.
Vacuum Wall's kind of ill-placed here, but they could deal with that Willow.
Did not get behind the pole in time, unfortunately. Algol's going to have to make a pickup.
Ooh, nice dodge.
That was a
sidestep
true
on the
Miramasa.
Miramasa.
That was true Miramasa, too. That's not a regular.
This Armoros will help clear that Armoros up.
Yep. I'm not sure
They
I
come
agree with
ready.
dropping the attack. I think I would have dropped the
I could
vacuum
see
wall.
the mid plus close range combo on each player, but we'll see what they choose to do. I really like the preparation I've seen the last couple of teams. This and Darcia coming in with. They really look like they know their opponents and what kind of things to attack with.
Another Miramasa. But it's worth pointing out, Savage is taking just as much damage from using Miramasa as he's dealt with it.
Currently on net 0. We need some more aura here. Our defenses are way too expensive.
That's why I've never liked true Miramasa. If you miss one, then you're just making an even health trade. At least with Fire Gehenna, you have to miss twice before it's an even health trade.
Three times. Or twice then hit, yeah.
Yeah.
You missed two-thirds.
But for every time you miss, like, you're making an even health trade at best.
So I've talked recently, I think just to individuals, about like Nature 5th decks right now. This hand of 6 aura plus can't double skill almost anything.
Arrow
it's
of
just
Artemis.
slow. I almost want to get rid of that vacuum wall right now. It is pretty dog shoot.
And he drops
Definitely
another
not the Ice
attack.
Sword.
I think the attacks were not what I wanted to drop, yeah.
Not against these, like, that might be a misread on the players. The arsenals are prepared.
And remember what else we've watched him drop. We watched him drop...
Ice Sword, Arc of Fire, Willow.
Yeah, and that's what he needs. He needs a ranged attack, and instead he's got defenses that aren't really getting him anything, and they're just kind of running him around in circles. He needed those ranged attacks, either the Arc or the Willow.
Savage lost his Tiger Strength for a pickup, I believe, and that's really unfortunate with that Arrow of Artemis right now. We would have a different game if he could break Fortress.
Oh my goodness, he almost threw the game right there. If he hadn't managed to block that reincarnation for a second.
It was okay. It was slightly dangerous.
It was close, and it was not very well done.
He was not getting another opportunity anytime soon. Maybe ever again this game. There we go. That's what they got to do. Well, not that part.
I would much rather let myself get hit by the opponent, so at least they use some aura in it. Algol gets hit on the pickup there.
Oh, he can't get him. He's got to jump. Oh, no.
Oh, goodness. What is that situation even?
You can get it, but it is not easy.
I think you got to, like, jump on the pillar and walk towards it. Oh, that's going to be the game right there.
I'd probably use the tree and go walking off the tree into it.
And that right there, that is some tilt-inducing shenanigans.
So that match for me was a mix between two things. Eb0ny and Savage are slow, and their opponents knew to take advantage of it. But they made better pickups, and they recovered from a bad situation. That is what I see from a little more experienced players. But if this read that they have of aggress continues, they might get there.
Yeah, Twist Laser's got a decent angle on the Eb0ny too.
Heat triple is sweet.
Hey, get that turb
I
out.
love that turb.
Yeah. That turb could be super good. Falgol can clear his hand of whatever, junk he's got in there.
I think you just let it happen, unless that's an Armoros.
Yeah.
Of course, I can't find one.
Okay, he's got boost mines. He's got to wait. He needs to get it to his playing charge particle.
Eb0ny's using his own too.
I would use it now.
Go.
Now. Oh man.
Nope, they let the environmental go down.
You know what? That might be a game-losing play. Not on purpose, not the kind of thing you know 100% ahead of time. But as soon as your boost mine goes off, you immediately pop out an environmental, a purple, and a yellow out of their hand. And a green, I believe.
Yeah, especially this early portion of the game, like, people are so gated on, what things they still have and haven't been able to use yet, and early aura starts, like, it's just so much more important, like, at this early point of the game to use the turbulence as quickly as you're able to.
I think Algol grabbed it and jumped off.
Maybe.
He's at 17, and the Enviro's gone. That's way better for them.
I mean, it did some work, though. They're now both shieldless against...
Yeah, I don't know why he overwrote the shield, to be honest with you. I think your plan is to pick up the environmental and keep the shield. But
he had his shield broken, it looked like. I think it was an array shell.
I thought he had Fortress. He
got Dragon Slayed from the Fortress.
I missed that one.
Algol lost his shield. I think it was an array
he lost the shell. Mm-hmm. This is a bad spot. We need to hit that guy hard and fast, or else this is going to be a gonzers.
Yeah, I don't think Savage has a whole lot of pressure here, so if they can stay on him.
Sword can combo, which is sweet.
There we go. Now move backwards. Keep moving backwards with the laser. Keep the range. Yeah, Eb0ny jumps off. I mean, he dies, but
Yeah, no, it's correct play. Again, this is playing under pressure. As players who've done this before, they've been under pressure, and just they need to keep this execution even more solid, or else they're going to turn the tables.
oh, was Eb0ny's base? Oh, I didn't even realize. Yeah, his base was over there. I thought it was Algal's base. Oh,
No,
that
the jump off was perfect.
Yeah, that was a really easy pickup for Savage with the jump off. That was super good. I was going to say, even if it was Algal's base, that was still a good place to be.
Those are 5 damage vibes. That's going to hurt.
Along with...
If Jester doesn't pick up a shield that is like guard or flash hole or something, a glacial, okay, that's still not going to do it.
That's at least going to give him a minute.
Oh gosh,
They have to
15
kill
seconds,
Eb0ny.
notably. Oh, that I would not have attacked again. The read there was definitely a fortress.
Yeah, he was waiting for it.
I actually, funny enough, last time I played against Eb0ny, we sat down right in the spawn for 3 minutes, each with a fortress and a sword, not doing anything. It was great. Best moments of Phantom Dust. Do you jump off and get a shield here?
I think I would, yeah.
I
Definitely
mean, I
don't
guess it-
run up and just...
It only cost 3 health. It was the same. It was executed as well as possible, which doesn't mean amazing. Oh, you got to free someone before you get in there?
You got me? Right there. Yep, got you.
That was a worthwhile try.
We're good.
Oh, we got to keep 6 aura.
Ooh, that was...
Gotta
good.
keep 6 aura. Oh, no, that was not the order to shield.
God damn it.
He
Oh.
could have had it if he did the other way.
You got him? Hopefully. There we go.
Yep.
No faith skills. That does stop the Rian. But not the deadly laser.
Oh, I died right behind you.
That was weird timing, one of those pickup things.
That vibration laser pressure from the staircase was just too much.
It wasn't 40 seconds. It wasn't Bregan on Palace, but it was still vibration laser.
Well, it was a good setup with the reduce entropy, tiger strength, and vibration laser. I mean, it's a pretty nasty combo to run tiger strength vibration lasers with that reduce.
Yeah. It's
And,
so that speaks to, like, I was ragging on these guys, so let me give it back. It speaks to these two as players, their map awareness and ability to survive an onslaught of damage is pretty good. But their execution, like of some of these fine details, that was one of the slowest, sloppiest combos I've seen.
And fucking great.
Ooh, that vicious balance was dirty.
Bye-bye, Erase Shell.
Yeah. Eb0ny Savage. No.
I want that dash.
No, get rid of the erase shell. 100%.
If you are chasing Eb0ny and you are hyper-kicking, please wait till 4 aura and then come back. He's playing recalls. This could be really painful.
If you want.
He didn't lose that much, but I mean, Savage is at 2. We see it could come back.
Ah,
I
goodness. I just
hold
really
a
disagree
yellow
with
here.
how much, with some of the things Jester prioritizes on overriding. This reminds me when we first started watching Xanxus.
Mm-hmm.
But
For the
even-
record,
Even more so, I disagree with what he's choosing to overwrite. And
fucking
not overwrite.
great hyper kicks though. Jesus.
Yeah, that came in nice and slick.
Nice jump dodge. You know, everything the
Standing there.
for all the technical that we're judging, his scrappiness is untold right now.
Those are
And it has
good.
been
That
since the
was
first
good.
game.
I'm pretty sure Eb0ny's
Honest-
got a fortress too because he's waiting for it every time he has more
Yeah.
than 4 aura.
For sure. He telegraphs pretty heavily. These reads are something that Xanxus has talked to me a lot about, and it's really important of understanding animations and timing and where people are standing.
Yeah.
Like Eb0ny's standing in a way that he wants to try to block something.
Scream of Evil.
He
Deals
can't use it
damage.
much.
Oh, he might have a rebirth waiting. I don't know.
We still got a pretty good handle on this.
Maybe Wings of Hope.
Oh, Wings would be sweet here. He's not exactly 4 aura, maybe that's why. No.
If he had kept that dash, though, just imagine how much better of a position he's in if he
Oh,
has
this could be a
dash.
turnaround. Don't go back.
Oh shit. I wanted to try and see if I could get a random hit on him real quick.
Whoa!
Yeah, that's not good. You got to be careful when you're both following the same melee.
Cross traffic.
Yep, I fell down. I'm underneath the stairs.
Fine. I see you.
Yep, that was not good for them.
So earlier I would have held that recall just to fake having an orb or something in my hand.
I mean, the game isn't unwinnable for him, but man, I would just be so much happier with Jester's position if he'd kept that dash and just dropped the erase shell, which he never even got a chance to use.
I wonder what his purple is.
Hey, protect the body.
Yep. I will attempt to.
Cortana, stop listening.
Playing it safe, I think you just go get in Savage's face. Just go for it.
As you being the jumper versus the cartwheeler, you have the mobility advantage and you need to play it up.
Yeah, he shouldn't be blocking. Algol should have been the one blocking.
Oh.
And
I had no idea.
yeah,
So
they ended up giving it for free. Using the Tiger Strength in front of him, Algol should have been the one on the corpse since he had ranged abilities.
So everyone from bottom tier players like Evolution to top tier players like Eb0ny, I've talked about Evolution. That's a joke if you're listening. I've talked about not Tiger Strengthing in front of your opponents. I do not like that play ever in any instance.
Yeah, that was the wrong time to use it.
I think so. I think we
I can't defend right now then.
Yeah.
So,
Definitely the wrong time to use it.
Hell's fire.
That just, in general, was not a very good corpse defense. There's a lot that was wrong with that.
It's all right. They've got another chance. Like I said, Scrappy. Eb0ny's pushing the, the.
I don't think he caught
That's
it.
nice.
Oh, it's
No.
too bad that he didn't quite trade there, but I guess they would have both gone down if he had.
shit, I'm dead.
Are you not dead?
No, not yet, but
I think Ebony's popping.
That Dragon Slayer needs to be in my hand.
Yeah, drop the Iron Skin, take that.
The Iron Skin might do work. There's ice swords everywhere. We got nature on Eb0ny over here.
It'll break versus the Hell's Fire. I'd rather just have the guard if I had to overwrite one.
Oh, mispress. Could be costly.
Oh my
You get
goodness,
it.
why didn't you combo it?
Fucking cut.
It's all right. It's
walk, get down here with me underneath the stairs.
Oh boy.
Bullshit.
Oh no!
Oh jeez, that was just tragic
what?
right there.
What a good scrappy attempt, though.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things we ended up criticizing, but it was a very close match, and like none of them were one-sided, really. The highway was, I would say, the advantage was to Eb0ny and Scarface for most of the game, but Palace, especially Algol and Jester, looked like they had it until some shenanigans there with the last pickup, and then on here, they had the advantage, and then it's just not defending the corpse pickups very well. But yeah, back and forth the whole time. Good play out of both teams. Eb0ny and Savage scrapping it out, but
There are still choices. I think those have gone really well. There's scrappy, aggressive play. They need to push it. If they can practice more of this coordinated attacks and corpse defenses, more 2v1s at the right time, we could see a team that scrapes us out at 2 losses and gets kind of far. I'd like to see it.
yeah, well, the one thing I really see, especially out of Jester in this series, because we're watching from his perspective, so we're always going to criticize who we're watching probably more than anybody else in the match because we can see every decision they make. So just fair warning to anybody, if you're the one recording, we're going to be watching your play most heavily. But
Free
just-
review from professionals.
Yeah, the thing is that I felt like, especially against a slow team like Savage and Eb0ny, he was over-prioritizing shields he probably wasn't going to need when he really just needs to have one shield he can rely on. And like we saw it, especially in Palace, he dropped all of his ranged abilities to where he only had one sword left, and they hadn't even erased him. He was just dropping stuff. If he'd had that Arc of Fire or the Willow still, I feel like their pressure advantage would have been a lot better on Palace. And we saw him drop the blaster on here, too. He got a lot of work done with just the hyper kick. But if he was able to add the blaster to the repertoire, then they could have had much better corpse defenses if they had multiple ranges they're covering instead of just, meleeing into each other over and over.
Yeah, when you're sculpting a hand, which is the way I like to think about it, like I'm using the skills of my base to help sculpt my hand to the optimal spot I want. My questions I ask are, what do I need to win this situation? And what are some of the best hands I could have in general in my deck? And things like having multiple attacks for change-ups, having backups after I break shields, these kind of things are a premium.
Yeah, there's a lot to it. And in the end, like we see a 3-0, which looks really good for Eb0ny and Savage, and I don't want to discredit the win. But the series was closer than the 3-0 might have initially implied. It was a very close series, and the matches were really good. A lot of fun to watch, but in the end, it does fall 3-0 to Eb0ny and Savage, who are going to keep themselves alive in this tournament. And thankfully, we'll see more of our Sardonic, Jester, and Mantis as well in the next round. We'll get to see these guys all play again against different opponents in round 5.
Yeah, this was scrappy. They almost this was the closest to taking a game off a 3-0 that we've seen, I think, period.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. And we have 2 more matchups that should be coming to you tonight and tomorrow to finish up round 4. Stay tuned.